Come on. Come on.
No. Don't touch me.
Come on.
No. It won't work anymore. Don't you get it? It's over. It's finished. It's done. Look, I asked you to come here because I wanted to make love to you one more time. And we did, and it was great. The point is, it was our last time. Or as you would say, our last fuck. I gotta go.
Come on.
Do you actually think that this is enough? Do you actually think this is satisfying? Meeting you in different hotel rooms in different time zones, surrounded by people who speak languages I don't even understand? Where is my bra? Arriving in the middle of the night or morning just in time for your concert. Being lost in crowds or backstage waiting for you, dying to see you. It was all very exciting, but not after a year of changing my schedule to fit yours, or missing deadlines because I was on my way to the airport after you, or because the country I had flown into didn't have a fax machine, or because I had missed up the time difference and I called my editor at 3 a.m. thinking it was 9 a.m.
Come on.
Come on what? Come on what? Calm down, be reasonable? I am being reasonable and clear-headed. And do you want to know why? Because I am not distracted anymore. Finally, I am focused.
Come on.
It's over.
Come on.
Look, I asked you to come here because I need closure, as my therapist would say. One last fuck, one last time, and I move on, finally. You know, you never even liked my therapist. I asked you to come with me to therapy once, but no, you had to rehearse, huh? What did you do with my stocking? Could you please just give them back to me? The game is over. Look at me. I'm a mess. This is why it's over. This. I'm not going to say that you do this to me, because I know I am supposed to take responsibility.
Come on.
Do you remember when I called you last month in Paris, and your cell phone died right in the middle of the conversation? Well, I kept redialing, but there was no answer. I couldn't work for the rest of the day. I had become so distracted I could hardly put two meaningful words together. Soon I had trouble completing sentences. My writing had become inconsequential. I had become inconsequential. God, it is so good to not feel that way anymore. You know, not to be at the beck and call of my emotions. I remember the first time that I postponed a deadline for you. I was writing an article on the 50 most powerful women in Manhattan. And I messed up interviews with 5 of these women just to follow you to Budapest. I neglected my cat, my plants, even my wandering Jew died.
Come on.
Yeah, come on. I remember being at the airport, and I realized I forgot to give my cat her medication. Do you know what the thyroid does? It regulates the metabolism, which maintains the life force, and because of my cat's thyroid condition, she needs pills daily. The plane was boarding, so I grabbed my phone, luckily got a hold of my friend Carlos, and I said to him, give her 1 white pill a day, and then my phone shut off, the battery died, and I could only hope that he knew I was talking about the cat. But the flight was boarding, Flight 776 to fucking Budapest was boarding.
Come on.
You have a great command of the English language. So I boarded the plane. And I kept imagining the look of surprise on your face. I was crazy back then. It was 8 a.m. your time when I arrived. You'd probably still be sleeping. The Hotel Galère by the Blue Danube. Or maybe you'd be shaving. I used to love to watch you shave. Did you know that? It's crazy. I love your fingers wrapped around the razor. Or wrapped around your violin, wrapped around me. Isn't that something? Anyway, where was I? The plane was landing. And what if you weren't happy to see me? What if you were angry? I actually thought that. The moment had arrived. Concierge said you were having breakfast in the dining room. And I saw you. Even from the back, I knew it was you. You have such an energy and excitement when you talk. And you were with your agent and a group of people. And I was trying to think of some Lauren Bacall thing to say. And before you turned around, and before I knew what I was doing, I kissed you. I kissed you in front of all of these people having croissants and coffee.
Come on.
I ask you to please stop saying that. Stop saying that. I don't kiss men in strange places or miss deadlines. I don't turn respectable rooms into battlegrounds or sheets into tattered rags. I am so glad to be past that. To be responsible. To call my friends back. Do you know, when I got back from Budapest, I was supposed to interview Gloria Steinem. Do you remember who that is? Oh, and that makes you smile. Do you have any idea what that meant to me? To be talking to this great woman? This icon? I could hardly get through the interview. The only thing I remembered her saying was, the only alternative to being a feminist, if you're a woman, is being a masochist.
Come on.
You don't think that's true? Well, I think that it's brilliant. At least I do now in retrospect. But then all I could think about was you inside me. And your thin, elegant fingers that played beautifully sad music around the world. I was never the same after that first trip. I kept following you to more countries, missing more deadlines, and then, well, I just missed one too many and they fired me. Never been fired before.
Come on.
Yes, I know. I said I quit. What was I supposed to say? While you were bringing me and people into tears in Istanbul, my editor was hiring another writer in Manhattan. I mean, I couldn't blame her. The pages looked emptier when I put words on them than when they were blank. I had lost my touch, my inspiration, I lost my sense of humor. I even took my cat's thyroid pill one day instead of my Prozac. I gotta go.
Come on.
Don't you get it? It's over. I met someone. Someone I love. Someone I adore. You please just put these on. And you listen to me. He asked me to marry him.
Come on.
Okay, fine. You want to talk in 2-word sentences? Well, here's 2 words for you. Fuck you. Fuck you. That's right. Fuck you and your violin and all your come-ons. Not only did he propose, but I've accepted. That's right. Nothing to say? Well, if you don't believe me, just come with me to the health club on 55th Street. Yes, a health club. I know what you think. You know what? I don't care because you couldn't possibly understand. He likes to be healthy. And he's there every Wednesday from 6 to 7, and that's where I'm going to tell him. I'm going to surprise him. Well, aren't you going to say something? Look, just because I didn't say yes right away doesn't mean I feel any less for him. Actually, that's what I love about him. That he gives me time so I don't act impulsively. I love that I can rely on him. I love that if I have a deadline, he changes his schedule for me. When I go out of town, he takes care of my cats, and he's even considering going into therapy with me. He admires what I do. You know, you never even really read my writing. And when you did, all you said was it has potential. You don't know what else he does. He massages my feet. And that's all it is, a foot massage, a plain, good, healing foot massage. Not the kind that leads to other things. You know, his hands don't wander slowly up my leg, causing distractions. There's no lingering thoughts that cause me to desire or make me forget what I am supposed to do. Would you say something? God damn it. Good. Well, goodbye. This is ridiculous. I feel like I'm in some poor written movie. You've nothing to say. Nothing? Not even one of your come-ons? Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on.